Yeah, I was ready, they didn't have my back. They was petty, I stayed in my bed. On that petty, I brought it right back.
You know what? He did that, and then she did that, and then she shot her dog in the left toe, and then he signed that bill right there. Yeah, I think we should go with this person right here. And matter of fact, we're gonna go down to Mar-a-Lago, and we're gonna pull some of them $2 million pillowcases where all the files were hiding, and we're gonna pull open that file cabinet, and we're gonna pull out all the evidence, brother. Cause us Patriots are gonna ride in November, baby. We're gonna crack open a cold in November. What's going on, y'all? Beautiful people around the world, my brothers and sisters, my beautiful Patriots. I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, man. And I want to send a huge shout out, man, to everybody that's been showing so much love, support, amazing comments. Man, it's so much love going on right now. And even with the mix of a little bit of sprinkle of hate, I love all of y'all, man. And huge shout out to Cindy with a huge kind donation. She says, thank you for all you do. I'll send an email soon. Cindy showed me so much love in the Cash App just a couple minutes ago. And so many people that have been showing love in the emails, my DMs, and man, oh man. We all know we've been bringing you guys updates. We have some of the best coverage revolving around the corruption that's going on, and we're calling it out, man. We're calling it out. Well, this is a VP video, and we always get, you know how it is, this and that. I think Vivek, I think, Christy known, but she shot her dog. And then I think Tim Scott, but he did that, but I think Brian Donalds, Tucker Carlson, So y'all comment down below, but we got an amazing video coming from Benny, and we're going to jump straight in, man. And I wanted to say I love y'all, man. Y'all know I'm crazy, man. I'm just like y'all, man. Sick and tired of being sick and tired, We all lied on our tax return, We're all, got to go inside the store and make life decisions. And you know what? Well, I'm going to just go and get the great value today because, I can save $5. Just be looking at the prices in the store like, I'll be damn. My barber charging $60 a cut now. It's ridiculous out here, y'all. 60, look, you think I'm lying? I'm gonna keep it real with my Patriots, man. I'm gonna always be transparent with y'all. $60 a cut. What does the world come to, y'all? They call it the Biden economics, the Bidenomics, what they call it? Man, the Bidenomics. It's ridiculous. So again, before we get into the video, I wanted to say I love y'all. Spread the love, man. Again, I don't care what side you're on, whoever comes across this video, I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. Again, people are struggling at an all-time high. Depression, suicide rates, anxiety is at the highest right now, man. So please, if you don't do anything, if you don't get anything from this video, at least spread the love, man. Spread the love, y'all. Please check on your loved ones, check on your kids. You make sure they okay. Your friends. When you go out in the public, be nice to people. Laugh, smile, wave. There's people homeless, veterans. I mean, it's ridiculous what I see on a daily basis over here in Texas, man. And it makes me sick to my stomach. You feel me? But anyways, man, y'all comment down below your VP pick. And again, I feel like I say, whatever decision he makes, I feel like it's going to be a great decision. You know what I'm saying? But we seen in Benny's last video, he said Marco Rubio, and everybody was like, wait a minute, brother. Hell no. Then some people were like, well, you know what? It might not be that bad. And some people were like, no, now hold on now, Rachel. You hold it, buddy. Sister. I don't think that's the right decision. People just be going back and forth in the comments, man. It's a lot of beautiful Patriots around the world. I tell y'all that, man. And we're gonna crack open a cold one in November. But let's jump straight in. And if y'all don't know, I have a second channel where we do different kind of. It's not the same content, but we have like amazing videos that we do kind of like over here, but they're like even more crazier and even more funnier, revolving around Trump and all kind of stuff. So if y'all want to, go check out OK Life. It's my second channel, OK Life, and we do good coverage over there too. But like I said, the videos are very, very outgoing. But on the main channel, you're gonna get some of the best content, some of the best updates. And again, this channel is out to a lot of more people, so I have to bring the best content on this channel. But I still drop amazing content on the second channel. So we do all around on that channel, OK Life, like from covering around in the different states and what people are doing. Voters, we do all kind of crazy funny content on OK Life if you want to go check that channel out. And yeah, but anyways, let's go and jump right into this one, y'all.
He has really given him a thorough going over. Are all judges that thorough?
It's very important that all the attributes are examined. Teeth, eyes, ears,
ouch.
gums.
Am I seeing right? Why do they have him run away from him and then back up? What's the
His intros are undefeated, y'all.
point of that? What are they looking for?
Looking for the gait and movement of the dog, and it's very important to see the small angles. So
Now what is that? That's a
What y'all think? Comment down below. What do y'all think about Tim Scott, man? What do y'all think? And I just uploaded a short about him, destroying that NBC host. Yeah, if you missed it, go check out the short I just recently uploaded. But what do y'all think about Tim Scott, man? Oh, Brother Scott was caught baking cookies outside by the barbecue pit with his sandals on.
a bloodhound, isn't it?
say maybe in 2 to 3 years this could be a champion, but I just think it may be a tad immature for this year.
Just trying to get a little playing time in.
Great people. They are great people. Thank you very much.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. All right, it's go time. There is an article that just published on Bloomberg saying that Donald Trump is down to 4 vice presidential selection finalists, and that these finalists are actually doing auditions, apprentice style, for some of the biggest donors for the president's campaign. So here we go. What does the article say, and do we agree with it, and what do our sources say? We're going to cover all that in this video. So the article says there are 4 choices now, with Donald Trump down to 4 choices for the vice presidency, and actually that some recent news about Kristi Noem actually knocked her off the list. But again, we're getting ahead of ourselves. The 4 finalists are Tim Scott of South Carolina, Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, Doug Burgum, who's the North Dakota governor, Marco Rubio, senator from Florida, and also J.D. Vance from Ohio. So these are, I think, all good candidates.
What do you guys think? Comment down below. I need to hear from my beautiful patriots, man. Comment down below. And y'all know we were getting a lot of Kristi Noem comments, especially on my OK Life channel when we did our first 2 VP videos. We were getting, tons of those comments. Totally, it was a lot of weird comments coming in. But then we seen Brian Donalds a lot, Vivek. So again, y'all comment down below. What do y'all think about this short list? But y'all know it's tons of short lists. I don't even know if I can fully trust this one, man. Man,
You'll know, if you follow this channel, that I really liked Vivek for a VP selection. Okay,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna straight up lay my cards down there.
I'm pretty sure we all like Vivek. Again, he's been like a day one. I'm not gonna lie to you, like a day one, like behind Trump, like with his fist up.
And say, this is something that I wanted. I saw a lot of value in that. I saw a lot of external and internal polling to show that would be like a good pivot there. Still, this I think is a solid list. So let's begin with Tim Scott, all right? So Tim Scott is senator from South Carolina, has been a pretty staunch Donald Trump ally, is, I would say, very mild when it comes to his politics, is certainly like a more of a Senate centrist, right? Has never really been out front on any hot issues, but still is relatively dynamic, and is somebody that Donald Trump talked about really, really kindly when he was in South Carolina. Tim Scott was in the front row. Tim Scott's been sort of like auditioning for this for quite a while. Here's Donald Trump in South Carolina saying, hey, this Tim Scott guy, I like this guy.
When Biden ran, he pledged he was going to pick a female vice president in 2020. What qualities are you looking for in your vice presidential pick?
Well, always the first quality has to be somebody that you think will be a good president, because if something should happen, you have to have somebody that's going to be a great president. A lot of people are talking about that gentleman right over there. And he's been so great. He's been such a great advocate. I have to say, this is in a very positive way, Tim Scott. He has been much better for me than he was for himself. I watched his campaign, and he doesn't like talking about himself, but boy, does he talk about Trump. And I said, I called him. I said, Tim, you're better for me than you were for yourself. But he's fantastic, and he's a fantastic person.
Someone who can step in.
But the way he steps for Trump, though, and the way he, backs him up, and man, even when he's getting interviewed, fella don't budge. Fella don't budge.
The role.
Most importantly, you have to view that.
Also in New Hampshire, before the New Hampshire primaries, Tim Scott, who did run for president, right? So Tim Scott did run for president here in 2024. In New Hampshire, Tim Scott is straight up grabbing the microphone, saying how much he loves Donald Trump. Like, it's literally, I just love you, man.
Did you ever think that she actually appointed you, Tim? And think of it, appointed, and you're the senator of his state, and she endorsed me. You must really hate her. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No,
I love this clip, man. I love this clip. I probably watched this clip like over 100 times, man.
That's why he's a great politician.
I think the value, obviously, of this pick would be to consolidate some of that, some of the erosion that Joe Biden has with the working class, right, with minority communities, and so forth. And I think, obviously, to assuage some donors, Tim Scott's obviously a sort of a darling of the donors, and so on. Moving on to Doug Burgum. Doug Burgum, literally virtually nothing about the guy. He was a tech CEO, he's a successful businessman, and he's a successful governor, and he's great. But I think he's not what you want here, right? I think it's like kind of the boring chief of staff guy. This is not this is not a motivator for anyone, myself included. And moving on to JD Vance. I really like JD Vance. We know JD Vance. Met JD Vance before a couple times, worked with him on some stuff. I'm a huge fan of JD Vance. He is fresh into the Senate. He's not been in the Senate for very long. He's only been in the Senate a few years, like 2 years. I think that he's got a really excellent. I think he's done an excellent job in the Senate, and I'd like to see him stay there. To be quite honest with you, I see the value in it. I get it. He's very much the type of populist, type of intellectual populist that could really help shore up a bit of the the intellectual, philosophical weight behind the Trump campaign for the messaging. So, I like JD Vance. I like JD Vance. I think that he'd be better served staying in the Senate and consolidating the freedom movement inside of the Senate. And I think the Senate's going to be really, really important. And so, I don't know about that. The one that I am the most interested in is Marco Rubio, because I've really thought it through, and I think that's actually the pick.
I can already see the comments right now. I don't know. Again, y'all give me a comment down below. What do y'all think truly about Marco Rubio? You know what I'm saying? Marco Rubio. Give it to me in Spanish, baby. I can't with y'all, man. Y'all stop. See, y'all be making me look now. Y'all be making look now. All right. Just know I need 2 in November when we crack open them cold ones, y'all. I need 2 now. And by the night, I might be on the 5th one by the end of the night or 6th. Y'all know I'm a lightweight now.
Like, I believe that that's actually the pick that Donald Trump's going to go with, and that this is going to be a pretty obvious pick when you actually break down the numbers. One, you have close to 80 million or more Latino voters here in America. It's 20% of the population. Marco Rubio is fluent in Spanish, and Marco Rubio has, been on the campaign trail with Donald Trump and a strong ally of Donald Trump, in charge of the Senate Foreign Relations Intelligence Committees.
And a lot of y'all saying that really don't matter. I seen that in the comments too, saying it's already there, so that really doesn't matter. But hey man, hey. We don't know till it's done. We don't know till it's done. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And can shore up sort of that wing for the president. So that's sort of my thoughts. What's Donald Trump's thoughts? Well, he was asked yesterday about this, and here's the response.
It's almost a tradition to stop and talk to the press as he goes in and out of the courtroom. And yesterday, as he was leaving, reporters asked him when he's going to announce his running mate for this November.
Who's your favorite right now?
My favorite for what?
Vice President.
Oh, who's my favorite for vice president? Well, I'll be making that determination sometime prior to the convention.
Finally, I'll give you this. Here's Marco Rubio, who does a lot of interviews on Univision, a lot of interviews in Spanish, speaking to Fox News. This was 2 years ago, speaking to Fox News, answering questions in Spanish, and sort of making the case for why Latino voters should be voting Republican.
Using their Spanish skills to stand out on last night's debate stage.
The Hispanic vote matters a lot. Will this help them get it? So how was it perceived? Let's ask Florida GOP Senator Marco Rubio. Senator, you saw the segue. I know you watched last night. You saw the segue to Spanish by at least 3 candidates. Is that effective in the Hispanic community as you know it?
Bueno, primero, muchas gracias por tenerme hoy con ustedes.
Watching Univision?
Oh, sorry, wrong network. But look,
we'd have seen this clip about 100 times too.
The problem is they didn't have answers to real problems. They didn't have an answer in English. They didn't have an answer in Spanish. They did the border crisis. Okay, you've got children. You saw this tragic picture a couple days ago of a father and a daughter who drowned. It's very sad what's happening. It's terrible. But the solution to their problems is not that dangerous journey. These guys tell you, they want to decriminalize crossing the border. They're fighting us now on providing more money to take care of people that are already here. They don't want to do anything about the laws that are actually luring people here. But they don't have any answers for how to fix it. They don't have any answers for how to fix it. They didn't have an answer in English. They don't have an answer in Spanish. And by the way, I find it ironic. They're in Miami having this debate. Not a single question was asked, and not a single candidate tried to interject anything about Latin America, not about Cuba, not about the crisis and terrible tragedy in Venezuela, or the horrible things that are happening in Nicaragua. I think it tells you they just honestly don't care or aren't comfortable talking about those issues. I thought that was enlightening.
Well,
oh man, so comment down below what you guys think, man. I need to see some names, how you feeling, and I know we're gonna get a lot of those Marco Rubio comments down below. But hey man, I love you guys again, and be respectful. I seen everybody was just in our last video, so be respectful, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And again, spread the love, man, because you never know what somebody's going through. I love you guys, man. I hope you've had an amazing weekend, that you have an amazing start to your week pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? We wishing the best of you guys' jobs, 9-to-5s, your careers, your businesses, or whatever you do for a living. And we wish retirement on all you guys, no matter what age or where you're at right now. We wish retirement on everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Retirement on everybody, because we live in a very, very fast time travel, y'all. Very, very fast, man. I want everybody to live the life they deserve, man. People are sick, tired, exhausted. I tell y'all, man, suicide rates are at an all-time high. Depression, anxiety, PTSD, you name it, man, at an all-time high. So check on your loved ones, you know. Hug them if they're around in your household or in your circle. Give them a hug, man. You know, call them, text them. What you got a phone for? You know, it'll take nothing but a second, man. Nothing but a second. You know, I wish I could call my dad one more time, man. Rest in peace to Rick Sr. If I could call my dad one more time and tell him, Daddy, we're gonna crack open a cold in November, you know. That way, you know, that's where I get that saying from, man. Y'all know my dad never drunk. He never. I explained this in my music reactions. He would never. He never took a sip of a beer, alcohol, nothing. But he would always have that saying, you know. He would always have that saying. He would say, get my cold beer out the refrigerator. Grab my cold beer for me. And we'll be like, Daddy, what you talking about? And it'll be like one of his sodas or his water that he would always leave in the freezer or the cooler. And y'all know he used to always say when we went fishing. Yeah. I miss those fishing trips, man. Good times, man. Good times. Damn good times, you know. So this is why I spread so much love and tell y'all don't take time for granted, man, because it could be gone just like that, man. Do not take time for granted, baby. I love y'all. Y'all have, like I say, have an amazing rest of the weekend, rest of the night. Have an amazing week. And that May is continue to bring you nothing but blessings, smile, more health. And again, I love y'all, man. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, family.